Hey everybody, my name is JPW03 and welcome back to another game recap. The Lightning loses one 4-3 brutally in overtime. There is so many storylines to talk about here. I don't want to make excuses because ultimately the Lightning still played well enough to win this game, but the brutal no goal and man, the no penalty hit on Pointer, it's frustrating. I will say Hedman made a huge impact on this game. Having him back is going to be huge for this series, and I don't think the series is over. This was a heck of a game and an unfortunate one for the Lightning to lose, a painful one to lose, especially in the way that we did. A last-minute goal in the third and a last-minute goal in overtime to lose it. So let's go ahead and look at the goals. So first up, a odd man rush here for Toronto as the Bolts got caught up ice, and it is going to be turned in by Noel Acciari as Cole kind of leaves his man open. I know he's trying to block the pass, and I think that ultimately that is the right decision, but unfortunately, Vasi not able to pick this one up, and Acciari scores. But just about a minute and a half later, it is going to be Cirelli scoring to tie this game up at 1, and Hagel just having a monster game at this point. Nice pass by Killer, and Cirelli's able to bury that one. But just take a look at this. I mean, really no hesitation from any of the players there. Samsonov, no chance on that one. We'll take one more look at it. And just beautifully done. I mean, that's the perfect camera angle right there. Then Matthews would get his first of the series. There's been a lot of talk about him not scoring yet, but he scores here with a nice deflection. I mean, he gets a piece of it. No chance for Vasi. Radish does not tie up his stick. He tries his best there, but Matthews is able to get it loose and get a piece of that one. And then Hagel just continuing his monster game. I mean, look at these moves right here. Perry's going to get the puck. He's just going to hold onto it. So patient is it, Perry. And then Hagel sees that net is open, so he tries to take a shot at it, doesn't get much on it, and Samsonov inadvertently puts it in his own net to tie this game up at 2 with 30.1 left on the clock. Just a weird play, and they did review it, but it ends up being a good goal. And we'll see it again right here. Samsonov's blocker accidentally puts it between his own leg, and it just trickles over the line. Here's our video crew's look at it, and it's just chaos in front of the net right there. And even like you can see Perry right there, he's like, hey, it's in. Now moving into the second period. I mean, this was a chess match for sure. But then Darren Radish, I mean, look at him go. He skates all the way around the ice, and he snipes one home past Samsonov. No shot for him. This is all off of a face-off that the Lightning win, and Radish just takes it all the way around. I mean, it was unreal. There's a heck of a celly if we get to see it. Maybe we'll see it on this replay. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, I could not believe my eyes when I saw it. This is absolutely insane, but what a shot. And there it is. There's the celly I was talking about. Then on a power play, an inadvertent clear into Pointer. Now look at this puck. It is loose the entire time, and the refs really blew this one. I mean, literally and metaphorically. Like, they actually blew the whistle way too early. The puck is loose. You can see it bouncing around in there, and the refs decide to blow the whistle way too early. Otherwise, I mean, Point would have and should have scored. As again, Samsonov does not have this covered at all, but the ref over there who can't see it decides, hey, let me get involved here and blow the whistle dead. And so this is a no goal, and I don't know why he's blowing it. The puck is so obviously loose. It's frustrating to see this, and really we should have scored another one. I mean, I don't want to see anyone arguing that the puck was not loose. And the ref even said after the review, oh, the puck was covered. No, it wasn't. There was no point that this puck was covered. It was loose the entire time. It was literally falling down his equipment, so it's a very active puck, and Pointer knows that, and he tucks it in, and it should be another goal for the Lightning, but it doesn't count. So we go into the third, 3-2 up. So now we're in the third period, and I'm going to leave this up to you to decide, is this a penalty? All right, you know, this is a hotly debated topic on Twitter. Riley pushes Pointer into the boards, both going very quickly. Riley, knowing Pointer's in a susceptible position, still pushes him, and Pointer goes down. He does end up coming back into the game, but clearly laboring, and I just could not believe that this was not called a penalty. They reviewed it for a 5-minute major for boarding and decided after review that it wasn't a penalty at all. Now, again, I want y'all to let me know, what did you see? What do you think? But I don't think I've ever seen Stamkos and Kuch both fight at the same exact time. So Kucherov goes off for fighting Riley, even though it was more just a tackle. And Stamkos and Matthews squared off. And you could see Pointer fall behind, clearly laboring. No penalty. And in fact, Toronto got a power play out of that situation. Just with a minute left, O'Reilly's going to tie this game up at 3. Now, this is a frustrating one to give up. The Lightning had done such a good job in this third period up to this point, but the rebound somehow squeaks past Vasi. I mean, he got the first one, and the second one just somehow finds a way to squeak through. And so we head into overtime, tied at 3. And in overtime, my goodness, the Lightning had so many chances to score. I mean, I can think Pointer had a few, Cooch had a few, Radish had actually a few too. And, man, the Lightning were pushing, we're the better team. And then in the last couple minutes, Toronto flipped it around. I mean, Hall hit the post, and then this would happen. And with under a minute left in overtime, a face-off, a huge face-off. The Lightning lose it, and the one person you don't want to score, Riley, Vasi just doesn't really see it. It just goes end over end, right over the shoulder and in. That is a tough way to lose. Big game 4 coming up Monday. See you then. Go Bolts.